But many Phoenix residents found the government's explanation difficult to swallow.
They said, oh, we forgot. There was this group of planes that came in from Maryland, and they flew all the way into Arizona, and nobody knew about it.
That's like saying that I can build my own F-15 in my garage and roll it out on the street and then start dropping bombs all over the place and then fly it back down and put it in my garage. And they would say, oh, we don't know what that was because we had no knowledge.
I had seen this up close and personal in '95, and nobody can tell me that it was military. This was extraordinary technology in a private gated area.
To determine whether the lights were flares or not, the technicians at Village Labs compared the optical properties of the lights to footage of military flares.
Our contention is that there is no scientific data that these could be flares. We came to the conclusion that they were orbs, that they were balls, that they were steady, they were consistent.
Jim Dilatoso and his team also spoke with hundreds of eyewitnesses about the size and shape of what they saw.
It was evolving as a flying machine. It was able to make its wings bigger, smaller.
So what, according to Jim Dilatoso, are the Phoenix Lights?
It's not flares, not A-10 aircraft in formation, not an Aurora aircraft, not a hologram, not a bunch of rich guys in lighter-than-air airplanes in formation. It was an unknown. We couldn't get a match to anything. It's an unknown.
An unknown. Those who've seen them believe to be UFOs. Coming up, what did our ancestors know?
You go back into the stories from history. There's a guy pointing, and there's looks like a spaceship of some sort.
Find out next. Aliens have never been as popular as they are right now. New books, films, and television shows about aliens still excite audiences. But how would we react if we came face to face with the real thing? As more and more UFOs are spotted in the sky, many UFO experts say it's time we ponder that question.
It's happening at a faster pace. Something is happening. Something is, you know, in my own estimation, because it is so extraordinary, it is happening worldwide.
In the years since the Phoenix Lights were seen by thousands, similar sightings have been reported around the globe.
1 month before our mass sighting on March 13th, 1997 in Arizona, there was also a mass sighting in St. Petersburg, Russia on February 19th, 1997 of almost the identical phenomena.
It's happened in Turkey, it's happened in Russia, they've got pictures in Hungary. It's been seen all around the whole world. And nobody in power that can do something or say something. They don't want to even talk about it. It's like it doesn't exist, but it's been caught on film all over the place.
I have a sense that there's still more to come. It's not over. It's not over.
One way to predict what these lights mean for our future is to look for clues from our past. It turns out these orbs have been seen before by other cultures in other times. Many people think aliens have been visiting Earth for thousands of years. References to visitors from the sky can be found throughout art history, from petroglyphs in the Arizona mountains to medieval paintings.
The petroglyphs show objects hovering in the sky and little stick figure people pointing up, looking at it. Like, what is that? And this proves to me that these things have been around for thousands of years in this area, before we ever got here.
You go back into the stories from history, the paintings, where, you know, up in the corner there's a guy pointing, and there's looks like a spaceship of some sort. It's like, where did they ever get that idea unless they really saw it? There's stories throughout history of beings that come from the sky and light people, and it just goes on and on.
For the millions who believe aliens are here, there are almost as many theories why. Some say they could be conducting genetic research or mining for rare earth ores. But many UFO experts seem to agree aliens are here to observe our progress.
The aliens could have all kinds of reasons for coming here, but surely one of them is to make sure that we don't take our brand of friendship, hostility, out there.
Friedman believes the aliens have been keeping a close eye on the simultaneous development of nuclear weapons, rockets powerful enough to take us to the moon, and advanced communications technology.
I make one assumption about every advanced civilization. It's concerned about its own survival and security. Seems reasonable to me. That being the case, you got to keep tabs on the primitives in the neighborhood, but only close tabs on those primitives who show signs of being able to bother you.
In spite of frightening science fiction films, most people feel that aliens are not a threat to the human race.
If they wanted to harm us, I would think that they would have already, because they've had plenty of opportunity. I get the feeling that it's more that they're observing us and maybe waiting for a time to see us, and talk to us.
I feel that they are beginning to come to visit us more and more frequently now because they understand that the human species as a whole is evolving.
I don't know if these crafts are going to land. I don't know if these beings that we are seeing flying around someday will land and will face us. We don't know.
So what will it take to convince the skeptics that this mystery is on the verge of being revealed?
An alien knocking on their front door saying, "Hi, I'm an alien, I'm from Mars, where's your president?" Or, "Where's the nearest Starbucks?" That's about it. That's what it'll take.
If I could see one, then I would believe it.
We got to see it to believe it,
Probably going to take a landing for people to believe that something is out there. If it's going to happen, I think it's going to